Yo, what's good guys, it's Jiedel, and today we are bringing back drawing NBA players. You guys seem to love this when I did it almost 2 years ago now, so we're bringing it back. Today we're going to try to recreate some NBA players here in Photoshop using iconic art styles. Last time y'all criticized me a little bit for tracing. We're still going to be tracing, but we're going to go for some art styles. And the first player we're going to draw today, Bradley Beal. You know, Bradley Beal, he hit the game winner last Thursday. Alright, guess Bradley Beal's going to be hitting our game winner. I don't want to take a post fade with a tired Bradley Beal, but it's an excellent release! Oh! Oh! So I want to pay homage to Bradley Beal. You know, I'm going to draw him, you know, pay my respects, and I'm going to post it on Twitter and see if people know who I'm drawing. Alright guys, this time it's different though because I have a drawing tablet now that I barely use, but I can draw on the screen. As you can see, I can draw on the screen, so that's pretty lit. Alright, so I got my first brush. This is gonna be like my base color here. And so I don't really know how I'm gonna show like depth or anything, but I'm just gonna try to do a bunch of strokes, change up the color, keep doing strokes like that, and hopefully we have a decent looking face. So I'm just gonna start drawing and we'll time lapse a little bit these initial strokes. Alright. So we got the initial wave. Obviously, we don't have a face so far. We have the rough outline of a face. Actually, we kind of have like the mouth here, eyes here. And you can kind of actually see a nose starting to form a little bit, but it's not quite what we're going for. So he's got a lot of random colors in. He's got like greens and stuff. So let's throw in a purple here. Alright, I'm gonna throw in a green now, just a little green, you know, not too much of the green though. Alright, we're gonna throw in a little bit more of the base color again, maybe a little bit more vibrant this time. Alright, you know, let's get in a little bit of a black, you know, maybe like this for the beard color. I guess that's kind of what we're doing in a weird way. Alright, let's see. Oh man. Well, there's definitely a face here. Yeah, we definitely have Bradley Beal right here, as you can see. Maybe we gotta incorporate the headband and stuff a little bit, get the mouth involved a little bit more, get some reds in there. We just gotta fill it in a little bit more. Definitely, there's too much white open space in it. We gotta just keep filling it in, I feel like. Alright, so the headband is done. Obviously, we still gotta add Bradley Beal's hair. The face is still mostly incomplete, but we are making progress here. We're only 10 minutes in, boys. We're going on to the hair. I'm just gonna do like a base layer of black on the hair or something, I don't know. And I'm gonna work in some darker browns and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to put like a base skin layer beneath everything else we've done on the Bradley Beal to fill it in a little bit more. Alright, you know, our Bradley Beal is starting to come together. For some reason, he looks a lot more like Kyrie Irving to me than Bradley Beal. This is Bradley Beal. This is our interpretation of Bradley Beal. To the Van Gogh lens. We definitely need to add more to that base layer, get rid of the white. Maybe try to find a way to define the features on his face a little bit more. Nothing's really sticking out, even though we have a ton of color. Base layer, let's throw in an orange, I guess. Trying to get some color in here. Okay, you know what? We need to get some eyebrow action in. I know I don't have eyebrows, but Bradley Beal does. Those are some sad looking eyebrows, ladies and gentlemen. We also need to give poor Bradley Beal here a mouth. We have not given him a mouth, so let's give him some like purple. Just throw that in. Some lip action, you know, maybe a lighter color for the lower lip. We're really filling in the mouth a little bit more now. Let's get some let's get some yellows in this base layer. You know, we don't have a lot of yellows in the base layer. I'm trying to only aim for the whites, but I am, you know, covering up a bit more. Okay, so we have a really colorful face for Bradley Beal now. I'm gonna add one layer underneath the base layer that's just kind of like a basic skin tone layer. So let's just grab a tone. And I'm just gonna put this completely under everything else, so that should finish kind of filling out the whole thing. Oh, no, not under the eye. Okay, so his teeth, you know, it's throwing some grays, some whites. Kind of throwing everything out here, you know. And he's got a little bit of bottom teeth. He's kind of like me, just a little bit, you know. Just a little bit, okay? Let's throw in some lighter grays. You know, no one's teeth are a perfect white. Certainly not mine. I have no right to criticize teeth, that's for sure. The teeth are scary. Okay, let's not kid ourselves here. These teeth are, they're pretty scary. You see these boys?
Flappin' Flotsam, what's that?
Let's get those eyes looking right. I'm pretty sure Bradley Beal has browner eyes, so I'm just gonna throw this on. We'll go on the top layer again. Over everything else too. Kind of almost, yeah, almost give it like a spiral, bro. We're adding our own touch to this masterpiece, kind of having these scary spirals. Okay, and then let's throw in some blacks here. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so the Van Gogh, he definitely didn't use quite as much color as I did. Looking back at his, it definitely seems like he kind of has a base layer, and then you just kind of strokes on top of it. So we went strokes first. Never go strokes first. You know what, let's define the headband a little bit more. Just give the headband a little bit more definition, just so everyone knows what's going on there. Maybe throw in like a little NBA logo. All right, we got our cruddy NBA logo. We got our Bradley Beal. I'm just gonna add a little bit more neutral tones to the base, or to the top layer. So he'll really kind of look a little bit more proper, I guess. Not so colorful and saturated. Because he's a little oversaturated right now. I think we might have went a little overboard with the whole color thing. All right, but there we go. We have Bradley Beal. We have his head. Let's see, how much, you know what? Let's draw to about here. So we took Bradley Beal, you know, nice, friendly man. You know, by all accounts, Bradley Beal seems like a great guy, good teammate. He's a good basketball player. And we did this to him. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I definitely think we can do a better job with the body. So what we're gonna do with the body is we're gonna start with our base layer. We're just gonna make the base layer a neutral tone. Let's go with this one. All right, we have our base layer in place. This is what our image is looking like so far. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing with the different like colors, and we're just gonna add them on top of this layer so we can be a little bit more vibrant, and it'll still look, I think, a little bit more normal. I think we definitely went overboard the first time. I think we can all agree on that. We went a little, maybe you, maybe not we, maybe I, me, myself, I went a little overboard. And obviously the actual artists we're quote unquote inspired by, today Van Gogh, his strokes didn't have the long strokes like I did, but art evolves, you know? Art changes over time. You know, my art doesn't have to be like his, you know, I'm an original. Got some oranges, you know, why don't we work in some blues? A little bit of blues, you know, not too many blues though. We haven't worked in any greens here, so let's get a green. Okay, not bad. All right, let's work on the jersey. You know, I feel like I've gotten as far as I can go with this part of the body, the body part of the body. Now, you know, let's do some jersey work. Get some blues mixed in with this jersey. Get some blues mixed in on this part, on this part. All right, for the jersey, the reds, you know, red, orange. People might think this is a Rockets player, maybe. Okay, and then we got to get the Nike logo, which I guess is going that way. Okay, just gonna keep kind of drawing it over and over again until it goes on. Okay, so our Bradley Beal masterpiece is now finished, guys. This is what we finished with. I really don't know if we pulled off the style all that well. It doesn't really look as cohesive. The face and the body definitely looks like it was done with two different techniques, which it kind of was, but that's okay. So let's see if people on Twitter know who this is. Can people on Twitter figure out what NBA player we drew first before we get to number 2? All right, I'm asking the good people of Twitter, what NBA player is this? All right, people are getting their guesses in. Bradley Beal, first guy. Kurt, he got it. Paul Pierce, Bradley Beal, 2 people got it. Yao Ming, Otto Porter, best not be Beal, Bradley Beal, Michael Beasley, John Wall, Bradley Beal. Okay, so my art, clearly my art wasn't that bad. Everyone seems to understand who it is. You know, people, they understand who it is. So that to me means the art isn't that bad. It means, guys, we succeeded big time here, okay? Okay, back to the drawing board. So the next artist, I was like, oh, I'm kind of inspired. You know, sometimes I get inspired by weird things. I get inspired by music, art, when I'm making my videos. And my favorite album of all time is this one right here, called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West. And basically, he hired an artist named George Kondo to draw the cover. So I looked at George's other art, and he does a lot of things that have these weird faces. So I'm gonna go for that art style, which will be tough, and we're gonna do Dirk. Now, it's not like we're gonna be tracing Dirk like we traced Bradley Beal. We are gonna be doing some weird stuff with the Dirkmeister. I don't even know where to go with this. All right, let's do like a thin Mavericks dark blue outline. This one might take a little bit longer because there's so much more. I don't know, I just feel like this one is like so different, you know? No, man, he doesn't look anything like Dirk. I think if I make him thinner head, Dirk has kind of a tall face, and then he'll just jet off like this, and then maybe we'll do that. All right, so this is gonna be like our little sketch. Now we're gonna actually try to draw this like actual art line. Now, obviously, we're not going for perfect art here today. If we were going for perfect art, well, we already failed. So we're gonna go into time lapse really quick as I try to get this actual line work done. Okay, so we have our sketch of Dirk here on the right. Obviously, I haven't added the hair yet, and part of the forehead. Let's just draw a little forehead line here. I feel like this dude's just got all sort of weird line work on his stuff. I feel like our Dirk drawing looks like a giant teddy bear right now, so it needs coloring. I don't really know how to do that painting effect, so I'm gonna just try to do what I can. So I'm gonna color this in a little bit, and I'll see you guys after this time lapse. Guys, we are making some progress on our Dirk. We still need to add hair. It doesn't look anything like him. Does he have blue eyes? Looks like he kind of has like olive green eyes. The jersey, it's almost done. It's starting to look kind of painted on, which is a good thing, I guess. All right, we got his jersey done. So now let's throw in that D, if you know what I'm saying, for the Dallas Mavericks. The big D. My jokes have been getting worse and worse. Alright guys, so we have finished Dirk Nowitzki here. He's looking a little ill, not looking his best. Let's crop the image, send it to Twitter, and see if people can guess who we've drawn today. Let's see if people can guess who. You know, the Bradley Beal one, I'm actually kind of surprised they got. I personally, looking at this from far away, the Bradley Beal one, I kind of get. Like, from far away, it kind of looks like Bradley Beal. Like, the further away I go from it, the more it starts to look like him. But up close, and all I'm seeing are these brush strokes and colors. It's like, I don't know how you could tell that's him. This is a gem. This, to me, it just looks like a giant teddy bear. So I don't know how anyone would be able to tell that it's Dirk. First response, am I looking at? Oh, Big Chungus, Luka, Dirk, Zion. Okay, well, it's definitely not Zion. All right, one Dirk, one Luka. Honestly, I suppose it could be Luka. Possibly, it possibly could be Luka. You know, not who we were going for there. I guess it really doesn't have anything that defines it as Dirk instead of Luka, though. Let's see if more people have gotten their guesses in. Mavericks mascot, Big Chungus. So only one person's gotten it so far. We'll just wait a second. JJ Weddick, Dirk West. Jiedel, are you all good? If you need to talk, I'm here. He is He does look like someone who's trying to express something deep would draw this. That's for sure. You know, it wasn't meant to be a deep drawing. It's just meant to be big old lovable Dirk. That's all it's meant to be. Dirk. Okay, so if enough people got it, it was Dirk. I'm surprised how good you guys are at guessing the NBA players that I've drawn. These were definitely two of the more interesting ones that we've done. So yeah, these are the two drawings we ended up with, guys. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. We can make another drawing NBA players, or we can do a drawing YouTubers. If you want me to draw a specific NBA player or YouTuber, let me know. Also suggest an art style. We can do any kind of art style. I can't promise that I'll replicate it well, but I will try. And that, you know, trying your best, that's all that really matters, am I right? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to number 1, subscribe to the channel, and number 2, click up here to see the original Drawing NBA Players video. We definitely did a more basic take on that first try, but funny results nonetheless. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Peace.